Hello, hello, hello. We are back again and we are continuing this morning at looking at building your own WordPress website, which you will eventually start using as the basis for your own online business. Now, in the last video, we went through the step-by-step process of actually opening a WordPress account and starting a website. And I left you with the task of getting some content on there. Fair enough, that was only a couple of days, so you might not be able to have done that yet. But that is the key thing, especially maybe over the weekend, is just filling that WordPress blog with as much content about your niche subject, whatever you might have decided to do it on. Just fill it with different articles, interesting, useful stuff, fun stuff, interactive stuff that would hopefully get people commenting. Just as much as you can get content-wise on there. You can post it all now. What you might want to do is just hold some of it back, and then we can schedule it to post. But we'll look at that another time. What I want to do today, I've not got a lot of time because I am catching a train at 1 o'clock. I'm off back to Grimsby for the weekend, back to my hometown. So what I want you to do right now is just give you a couple of very quick kind of tweaks and suggestions to your site that you can get on with, and it just establishes it there for the future when we look at more advanced techniques. And it's using something called widgets. So without further ado, let's get to it. As we did yesterday, if you set up your WordPress blog, if you go to wordpress.com, there we are, and you remember I set up Glenn is cool, and I had a password which was maybe that, and that's it. Just at the top of the space here, log in, and there we are. And blog, bingo, dashboard. And I showed you how that a dashboard was essentially the place from where you operate your blog. So let's go there. Just wait for that to load up. We're back on the shoddy laptop, but it is working for the time being. Right, let me just show you what I've just done, literally just now, 5 minutes ago. I just cleaned up my blog a bit from what I did yesterday, and nothing extra thing. All I've done is deleted the header image here, which if you go back to your dashboard and go down to appearance, very simple, you just, where is it? Go down to appearance, go to header, and in there, big cross there. If you scroll down, you'll see, oh, it's not actually there because I've deleted it, but just above this bit, it will say delete header, and if you just press yes, it will get rid of these pictures here, and it just looks a bit cleaner. But it's up to you. You can put a picture in there underneath here of your niche that represents your niche, or a picture of yourself if you want. But for now, I've just done that, so it's clean. You can see here is the home. This is where you land on the blog, and that's an about page which we've not filled in yet, but we won't worry about that too much. And you can see I've just put in an issue of shortcut bullet in there. Very simple stuff, just posting a post like I said yesterday. And you'll see here, if you read that issue of shortcut, I did a link to a video, and what I've done here is embedded the video, the YouTube video, in there. Now that is very easy as well, which I'll just very quickly show you. Just go on YouTube, you find your video, and we can pause that, and all you have to do is scroll down, and where it says share on YouTube, click that and then embed, and then if you copy and paste that code that comes up there, you can close that down. You can go to your post, which should be here, and when you come to your post, wherever your, it's just loading up, taking a bit, there we go, wherever you want to put your video in, which I've put it in at the bottom here, all you need to do is go to the HTML bit, find on there where it is, and just paste that code. Now you'll see that's done something now, that's changed. It doesn't actually look like the code that I originally used, but if I just put that back in, copy and paste, it's playing around a bit, but that's what it'll look like when you paste it in, and that will work fine. That will bring up your video. But that's not what I want to show you. I've completely skipped, but I'm sure you'll find that useful, hopefully. We want to get rid of that. So what I want you to show you today was this bit down here. Now, as you can see, I've put it as a sidebar, and you've got this blog roll thing here. There's links, recent entries, and RSS and a search. You can put whatever you like in that column, and we're going to put a few things in there which I think are the most useful things to put in. So to do that, all you have to do is go to your dashboard and go down to, on the sidebar here, appearance again, and go to widgets. God knows why they call it widgets, but that's what they have. And you'll come to this page, and you can see here you've got a sidebar here. Now you've got secondary side feature there. That's for different things you can put on your that particular blog and that particular design. And if you use a different design, I've used the Pilcrow one here. That's your themes. You will see different options here. All we're really bothered about though is the main sidebar, as you can see here. And what we want to do is we've got a list of things here, and these are all the different widgets that you can literally just click and drag into your sidebar, and you can just click and drag them. If you wanted to show your blog stats in the sidebar, you just click and drag it over to there. Very simple. What we're going to do though is, because we are ultimately using this website to generate new customers, we are going to put your blog subscription in there first. That is the priority. And what that does is, you can see here, I'll just put very rudimentary words. You want obviously better copy than this, but this will allow people to sign up to receive your blog. Now, obviously there's mail collection things like Aweber, MailChimp, various things like that. For now, I'm talking about the theme of this whole thing is slow and steady, so I don't want you to worry about that for now. We'll look at that at a separate time, and I'll show you how you can integrate these things. For now, you can still just collect emails using this, and then you can later export those emails into a MailChimp account or into an Aweber thing like that. So don't worry about that too much. What you want to just do now is give it a title. So we'll put sign up to Glenn is cool, and here you can put optional text display to logged in WordPress users. So that's if they've already put their email in. Is there any people thingy? What will people see when they're logged in? We're not too bothered about that at the moment. And then the actual button here saying sign me up, that's what will appear on the button. For example, if we were offering a free report, you could put give me my free report, whatever. Don't worry about that for now. We'll just put sign me up, and show total number of subscribers. Maybe not at the moment. You won't have any significant number on there, so that's not something I'd do. Also, a lot of people in the industry, for some reason, tell everybody they've got millions of subscribers. To me, that makes me feel like I'm not valued. I don't want to know I'm sharing an expert with 1 million people. I just want the expert to help me. So I always think that's a bit of a strange thing to show, but that's obviously up to you. All you have to do at that point is save that, and that will appear in your blog. In fact, shall we have a look at it now? We'll open a new tab to make sure it's worked. And there we go. Now, unfortunately, because I am logged in, you can't see that, but I'll show you that at the end. What we'll show is sign up to Glenn is cool, click to follow this blog, and then there will be an email collection thing here, and then it'll be sign up. I'll show you that right at the end when I log out. But that's your first thing. Second thing to put on there, which is all about getting people involved in your thing, is recent comments. So if you just scroll down, and this can be a bit annoying, I won't lie to you. Obviously, if you're using a better computer, this will be considerably easier. But scroll that, get that recent comments, and then when someone, you could call that what people are saying, and you can see you can put number of comments in there. It'll show people's picture, text background. We're not too worried about that. Save that, and then whenever someone makes a comment, and I will show you literally how that works. To date, what people are saying, you can see no one's made a comment, so that's not a thing. But if I leave a comment on here saying, Glenn, this was the greatest article I've ever read. Thanks so much. Love, Glenn. And then you can notify that you don't need to know that at the moment. You see there, look at that. You can post on Facebook, Twitter. We'll look at all that another time. But this really has got so many options for you. All free. We've not spent a penny on this, by the way, at the moment. But there we go. That's a response to Glenn's the Slow and Steady Wins the Race article that I put there earlier. And you can see what people are saying. Glenn is cool, has commented on Slow and Steady Wins the Race. So when people start commenting, this will start to build. When someone else visits your website, they'll see people are commenting, see there's a discussion going on, and they'll get involved too. So that's a very useful thing to have on your sidebar. The next thing, and the final thing I'd like to give you today, because there is a few things I've covered in here, in fact by accident, but if I scroll, where am I? We're looking for tag cloud, if you can see it. I can't see it. Here it is. It's in alphabetical order. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So if you get your tag cloud and put that in there, what the tag cloud does is all of those tags that I told you about yesterday that you put on your articles, it shows you. Oh, this is a bit of a mess. Let me just close that. What the tag cloud does is, flipping annoying. Here we go. Show you a pictorial representation of the most tagged things. So if you were tagging copywriting in every article that you wrote, the word copywriting would appear big. If you was attaching Glenn Fisher to everything, the word Glenn would there. What it does though, and we'll just call it, what should we call it? Most popular. There, just put a little title for it. And what that will do, hopefully, because I believe I did tag that article that I posted yesterday. If we go on the website, bingo, here we go. You can see here now, it's gone building a website, Glenn Fisher, shortcut bulletin, slow and steady, starting your own business. And that's 3 different tags. 3 different tags? There's about 6 different tags. Sorry, when you get a few more of those, if you tag Glenn Fisher twice, that would get bigger. So people can see what's being discussed on the website the most. So if you went on, then click on building a website, it will then give you all the articles that were tagged under building a website under there. So it's very helpful. So now what you've got is a load of content here. You've got a sign up here. You've got people commenting here, and you've got people being able to find what's on your website here. Very basic still, but you can again see it's slowly but steadily starting to grow into something that could be very, very useful and very effective once you've got all these different things. What we're going to look at next time is I'll put a bit more content on here so we can lay it out a bit better. I'll look at some of the widgets, and I'll look at how you can put different pages on here, and we'll just start developing it, adding a little bit as we go. What I'd like you to do over the weekend, if you get a chance, is obviously do those 3 widgets on the side, clean your website up a little bit, make it a bit cleaner, but mainly try and write some content so you've got a few different articles on your site. If you can write 5 or 6 articles, all of like 1,000 words each, or maybe 800 words each, put 4 or 5 on, save one, and then you can use that as an example. I'll talk you through posting another one and things you can do with it next time. But hopefully you found that useful again. Hopefully you're seeing all this, you're experimenting yourself and working out what's going on behind the scenes of this. I hope that's useful. Do drop me a line to let me know that I'm pointing you in the right direction and you're finding this useful, as it helps me work out what I can tell you next and how I can improve what I'm doing. So have a great weekend. I'm going to go and catch the train to Grimsby and go to the sunny seaside, although the current weather is going to be a bit of a nightmare. But I'll see you on Monday when I'll be back again in the Shortcut Bulletin. Thanks very much.